31 Proverbs in 31 days, a monumental production brought to you by Scotch and Scripture. Alright, not quite monumental, but it's quite a lot of work. My dad once told me that if you lose a cool, you lose the argument. That's something I've always remembered. In chapter 4, Proverbs takes this position of father to son wisdom. I think my dad probably wished that I'd listened to some other things he said, but that's by the by. Chapter 4 says something I think is pretty obvious, but it's really worth repeating. Verse 7 says this: the beginning of wisdom is this, get wisdom. And whatever you get insight. Doesn't really get any more straightforward than that. Don't mess about, no distractions, get stuck in, ask for wisdom. It's the number one thing according to this father. Shouldn't miss it, don't miss it. And then verse 8 says, prize her highly and she will exalt you. So there's a payoff for wisdom there. Prize her highly. That means we got to attend to it, we got to look after it, we got to make sure that we're not just letting it slip through our fingers. It's like if you play the guitar and you put it down for a day, then you don't get back to it for a couple of weeks, or a couple of weeks becomes a couple of months. Before you know it, you haven't played the thing for 10 years. If you don't use it, you lose it. Wisdom's a lifelong pursuit. You got to keep it fresh. You got to attend to it. You got to ask for it every day, and you got to practice it whenever you get the chance. So my prayer for anybody watching is that you value wisdom, you prize it highly, that you utilize it, that you ask for it every day, and it becomes really precious to you. So today's dram is a Craigellachie 13. Definitely a dram to take your time with. It's robust, it is complex, very rewarding to sip on, bold, not that expensive, and it was a finalist in this year's Online Scotch Whisky Awards, so that's good. I love it, highly recommend it, and it comes highly recommended from people that know a lot more than I do. So, sip it slowly, think about placing value and wisdom, prizing it highly. Until next time, Slainte Mhath. Tomorrow, chapter 5.